everyone, and welcome to Story Time with Liz and... We hope you're very well. Are you well today, Chuckles?
I'm very well. I'm very, very, very well. Yes, very well. What have we got on today, Mum?
Okay, today we've got a compilation of videos.
Compilation of videos?
Yeah.
Oh, when did the film start?
How about now?
No, yeah!
Yeah! Let's go! We're going to be reading this amazing book. And this book is called Little Ginger Crumb, and it's by Ginger Grace. But first, let's head over to the blurb to find out what the book is about. Come on. Little Ginger Crumb felt so much better. She started to think about all the fun and exciting holiday festivities as her and her little breadcrumb proceeded to enjoy the afternoon decorating for the holiday celebration. Little Ginger Crumb and Little Breadcrumb finished decorating and went to get ready for the holiday party. Shall we go and read the story? Come on then. Little Ginger Crumb. It was mid-November, and Little Ginger Crumb felt many emotions as she decorated for the annual holiday party. Happiness, sadness, excitement, guilt, joy, jealousy, appreciation, and worry. The holidays are a wonderful time, she thought. Little Ginger Crumb was filled with joy around the holidays. She enjoyed going to the festivals and parades and spending time with family and friends. Little Ginger Crumb remembered when she was a little cookie. She and her mum decorated and baked till late at night. They drank hot chocolate and listened to Christmas music as they decorated and baked yummy, delicious sweets for the holidays. Little Ginger Crumb remembered the smell of sweet hot cocoa, cinnamon candles, and fresh pine. As Little Ginger Crumb was remembering the way it was, she started to feel that holidays were sad. She thought, I miss when everyone was here physically during this time. How can I ever be happy when they are not able to be with me physically to celebrate? Little Ginger Crumb began to feel guilty because she wanted to have fun, and not all her family and friends could be with her to have fun. Why do I deserve to be happy when they cannot celebrate with me? She thought. Little Ginger Crumb was feeling jealous that her friends had their parents to spend the holidays with, and Little Ginger Crumb did not. Then she worried her friends would be upset once they saw her getting emotional over the holidays. What will they think? She thought. Despite the feelings she was having, she tried her hardest to stay positive. Little Ginger Crumb's teacher once told her to think positively, and positive things will happen. Little Ginger Crumb tried to stay positive, but that seemed like an impossible task. She had lots of things to do, and all she could think was that this was so much work. She was excited to see her friends, but overwhelmed with various emotions. She started to think, how am I ever going to be happy? Little Ginger Crumb was experiencing all these feelings when her friend Little Breadcrumb came over to help her with the lights for the annual holiday party. Little Breadcrumb was expecting to see Little Ginger Crumb joyful, but instead she was upset. Little Breadcrumb asked her, "What is wrong?" Little Ginger Crumb hesitantly responded, "I just don't feel good." Little Breadcrumb answered, "It is okay. We all have bad days sometimes. But I do know a trick that can help you feel better. You must redirect your focus by redirecting your thoughts." Little Breadcrumb went on, "You do not have control of what happens all the time, but you can control where you focus your thoughts. So when you start thinking a bad thought, try to exchange that thought with something nice. What do you mean? Asked Little Ginger Crumb. Little Breadcrumb explained. You must redirect your focus to the good. If you continue to focus on the past or the bad things, you will continue to feel bad because that is where you are focused. You can try to move your mind to a better feeling thought. Your parents would not want to see you feeling bad. They would want you to feel good. Just so I understand, said Little Ginger Crumb. If I think a bad thought that does not feel good, I need to redirect that thought into a positive direction. For example, I would change, I am sad that my mum and dad are not here to celebrate with me, to, my mum and dad want me to have a full and joyful life. When Little Ginger Crumb said that, she found herself feeling better. Little Breadcrumb could see that she was still struggling to maintain a positive outlook on the holidays. Little Breadcrumb said, "It's okay to have bad thoughts sometimes. Our feelings about things let us know what we like and do not like. So, if we do not feel good when we have a thought, we know it is important to change the direction of that thought to something of solution, joy, fun, love, play, happiness, or gratitude." Little Breadcrumb continued. Here's another example. You might think, what will my friends think? You can easily redirect this to other thoughts. I am happy that I have friends who care about me. My friends are fun to be around. I like spending time with my friends. It is nice to have people to talk to. My friends and family love me. Little Ginger Crumb felt much better. She started to think about the many fun and exciting holiday festivities coming up, and she and Little Breadcrumb proceeded to enjoy the afternoon decorating for the holiday celebration. The two friends finished decorating and went to get ready for the holiday party. The theme of the party was Winter Wonderland. Little Ginger Crumb and Little Breadcrumb changed into their outfits and freshened up. They got ready by putting on beautiful marshmallow fluff dresses and rock candy stiletto shoes. They added a little zest to the outfits with a few accessories and helped each other to put them on. Little Ginger Crumb stayed positively focused, thinking, I am going to have fun. I love spending time with my friends and I enjoy parties. They arrived at the party. The lights were elegantly strung, creating a magnificent atmosphere. Little Ginger Crumb smelled like delicious cookies, and most said she looked like a perfect snack. She had her hair done up with a beautiful bow at the top. Little Breadcrumb's smile was contagious. She lit up the room as she walked in. She had a bold presence that was admired by others. She was as soft on the inside as she was on the outside. Even her edges were smooth and fluffy. They had a great time taking pictures, dancing, eating and celebrating the holidays with all their present friends and family. The end. Oh, I love that story, boys and girls. Did you enjoy that?
I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. I think I really do laugh at those ones.
Well, without further ado, should we move on to the next one?
Oh, definitely. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go. Today, we're going to be reading this amazing book. And this book is called Little White Boy. And it's by the Grazy Guru. But first, let's head over to the blurb to find out what the book is about. Come on. They call me White Boy, but that's not my name. They say that I'm evil because my skin's not the same. This is my story, so see if you can see how hatred can be unfair to a child like me. My name is Tom. What's yours? Shall we go and read the story? Come on then. Little white boy. You can't make me feel guilty for things that I didn't do. You use labels like white boy, yet I'd never label you. You say I need to listen, and I can see why I should, yet I will never ever accept that there's an evil or a good. You can't just label me racist because I look like some people. My family brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my big blue eyes. I'm not the same as the ones you all pretend to despise. The hatred for Caucasians is getting more pathetic. You glorify your hatred, yet hate is the pandemic. The white race as a whole that you see as the enemy feature unhealthy people, yet we are far from that collectively. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, but it's a giant waste of my energy. Little white boy, don't tell us that. Silly white boy, you're always bad. Come on, white boy, you're not black. Little white boy, your tears are whack. Ivory or ebony, we all bleed the same. We shouldn't let our skin bring us any sort of shame. They are angry at facts. They say he's white and he raps. He stole culture from blacks. This little whitey is whack. But you're letting history feed all the hatred within. Then you judge me as evil, and to me, that's a sin. I got a mother, a father, a sister and Uncle Clayton, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. So go ahead and hate racists. Go pray for their extinction. If you want to hate white people, just help make a distinction. Between the ones who want the best for us all and in friendship, and the ones who built the system just to smother you with hardship. You're making me the villain by demonising a whole race for things we didn't do and decisions we didn't make. Little white boy, don't tell us that. Silly white boy, you're always bad. Come on, white boy, you're not black. Little white boy, your tears are whack. No one that I call a friend has ever owned others, and neither did our families, our dads or our mothers. Acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that we can offer when we're wrongly convicted. I would never hate another for what God gave them in pigments. I would never plot against them just because they were different. I would never judge a human for the cards they were given, or call them lesser than myself due to traumas that are hidden. The people you call enemy aren't your neighbours or friends. They're the ones who write the stories, and they write how it ends. They're the people who monopolise the water and the oil, then inject our communities with trauma so they spoil. I want to free the blind from the prison of their dreads. They blindly attack each other for they're stuck in their heads. Little white boy, don't tell us that. Silly white boy, you're always bad. Come on, white boy, you're not black. Little white boy, your tears are whack. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making their hate more intense. Yet there's abundance for all, for both sides of the fence. There are people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. The ones who teach their children you're nothing as they said so. They think you're all the same, yet they judge you profusely, like the way you've been described in our news and in movies. There's a system that teaches our children on how to hate, then it serves you the effects from the horror it will create. Being white and being racist aren't the same, and I promise. I know it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem. and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common. Little white boy, don't say that. The end. Now, before we go into the message at the end of the book, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller for the inspiration for this wonderful story. Now, on to the message from the wonderful Gracie Guru. Adults will try to trick you into playing their silly games, the ones filled with hatred, hidden behind the clever names. Remember, you can think, you can learn, and you can feel, but understand the difference between what's fake and what's real. Bigotry and racism are illnesses of the mind. These forms of illness prevent you from being kind. It's all just a story you live in your head. You can write it with love, or you can write it with dread. First, find the traumas that are blocking your sight, then narrate your own life, but be careful what you write. Well, did you enjoy that, boys and girls?
I bet they did. I enjoyed it.
I certainly enjoyed it too. Shall we move on to the next one?
Oh, definitely. Next one. Here we go.
Today, we're going to be reading this amazing book. And this book is called The Purple People New Child, and it's by the Gracie Guru. But first, let's head over to the blurb to find out what the book is about. Come on. Was he a chirple, a nurple, a plurple, or a squirple? Was he a yerple, a zerple, a curple, or a herple? Was he a merple, a burple, a derple, or a flurple? Was he a lurple, a wurple, a gurple, or a sherple? Shall we go and read the story, boys and girls? Come on then. The Purple people live across the sea of stars, on a nearby planet, an Purple home called Mars. They love to enjoy life, live in their Purple way, but little do they know, today is a special day. And on this special day, in a school called Purple High, there starts a new child who is feeling very shy. The teacher tells the class Plimpin Pops is his name, and not to laugh and point, as he doesn't look the same. What do you mean, not the same? The children awoke and asked. Then in a flash, and just like that, their imaginations were all tasked. Was he like a chirple with wings that could fly? Or maybe like a nurple with just one large eye? Or was he like a plurple with a shell so hard and strong? But what if he's like a squirple with a trunk so big and long? Could he be a combination? A child at the back did call. Like a really cool creature, a mixture of them all. He could be a chirple, nurple, plurple, squirple. Well, he could be like a yerple that digs in the dirt, or possibly like a zerple with spikes that can really hurt. But what if he's like a curple that can hear every little sound? Or even like a herple that can't easily be found? Another child spoke. Everyone just wait. What if it's more than 4? What if it's all 8? He could be a chirple, nurple, plurple, squirple, yerple, zerple, curple, herple. He must be like a merple, and he's very, very small. Or possibly like a burple, and he's very, very tall. Or even like a durple with a horn upon his chin. Or maybe like a flurple, and his nose is long and thin. Oh no, but wait, cried a child that was scared. Could he be all of them? All 12 things we have shared? He could be a chirple, nurple, plurple, squirple, yerple, zerple, curple, herple, merple, burple, derple, flurple. Goodness. He's most likely a lurple with a tail so scaly and long. or more like a whirple with 4 arms, big and strong. It's obvious he's like a Gerpel with 6 legs to run fast. Or could he be like a Sherpel, a ghost with an eerie past? Then someone shouted out, I guess he's got to be an amazing misshaped creature of all 16 things you see. He could be a Chirple, Nurple, Plurple, Squirple, Yerple, Serple, Curple, Herple, Merple, Burple, Derple, Flurple, Lurple, Burple, Gerple, Sherple. Oh my goodness! What could he be? The Yerple children asked. Then the classroom door opened and all the children gasped. Was he a chirple, a nurple, a plurple, or a squirple? Was he a yerple, a zerple, a curple, or a herple? Was he a merple, a burple, a derple, or a flurple? Was he a lurple, a wurple, a gurple, or a sherple? Which one could he be like? Which creature of Urple? But he was none of them. He was only purple. But that doesn't make him different. The end. There's a lovely message at the end I'm going to read of Mummy and baby Urple at the end of the school day. And Mummy asks, so what did you learn today? Tell me, my little Urple. I heard you had a new child start and his skin was kind of purple. Mum, it made me think, so I'll tell you with a grin. Today I learnt not to judge the colour of one's skin. The end. Oh, I love that story, boys and girls. Did you enjoy that?
I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. I think I really do laugh at that.
Well, without further ado, should we move on to the next one?
Oh, definitely. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go. Today, we're going to be reading this amazing book. And this book is called 3 Chunky Monkeys in a Canoe. And it's by Mirinda Hooker. But first, let's head over to the blurb to find out what the book is about. Come on. The adventure begins. 3 chunky monkeys coming home from the creek after Chunky Monkey 3 saved them from Mr. Alligator. Should we go and read the story? Come on then. Three chunky monkeys were in a canoe, laughing and playing when Chunky Monkey 1 said to Chunky Monkey 2, I'd sit down if I were you. Chunky Monkey 2 laughed, then said to Chunky Monkey 3, standing in this canoe doesn't scare me. In fact, Chunky Monkey 2 said to Chunky Monkey 1, I bet you're too scared to jump. Come on, it'll be fun. So, Chunky Monkey 2 started to jump when Chunky Monkey 1 shouted to Chunky Monkey 3, I don't think he can outjump me. Chunky Monkey 1 lost his banana. Now, Chunky Monkey 3 could see the canoe begin to sway side to side, making waves, while Chunky Monkey 1 and Chunky Monkey 2 jumped. No jumping in this canoe! Chunky Monkey 3 knew that soon the boat would tump. He began to look for an escape, for if the boat tumped just in case, he spotted a vine hanging from a tree and thought to himself, with that vine, I can flee. As more waves hit the side of the canoe, and as the canoe tilted more to the one side, out and up he jumped to grab the swinging vine. Can you find Mr. Alligator? Can you see him, boys and girls? Up flew his brothers, over tumped the canoe, and into the water went Chunky Monkey 1 and Chunky Monkey 2. Soaked, they got from nose to tail when Chunky Monkey 3 saw an alligator bail. It bailed right off the bank and made a huge splash. "What do I do?" Chunky Monkey 3 asked. "You better think fast." Chunky Monkey 2 and Chunky Monkey 1 splash in the water and soak up the sun. They can't see the danger coming. They're having too much fun. Oh no, boys and girls, you think the crocodiles are going to get the monkeys? Chunky Monkey 3 plotted and planned. He swung to the bank to grab a handful of sand. Handful of sand? What does he want that for? He jumped back onto the vine and grabbed a hold to another. He hollered and screamed, "Get away from my brothers!" He tossed the sand down into the alligator's eyes. Took that same hand and tossed down a vine. He yelled to Chunky Monkey 1 and Chunky Monkey 2, "Climb up quick or we become Chunky Monkey Stew!" They grabbed onto the vine and climbed to the top when the alligator took a dive and then jumped right back up. He snapped at the vine but fell out of reach and swam away sadly with nothing to eat. 3 chunky monkeys leap onto the shoal. Chunky Monkey 3 felt more than adored. Chunky Monkey 2 exclaimed to Chunky Monkey 3, "Thank you for saving us from those alligator teeth." Chunky Monkey 1 hugged Chunky Monkey 3. Then they made their way home. It was time for some sleep. The 3 of them decided on a pact they would keep. Mama Monkey would never know what happened at the creek. The lectures and the yelling they could all do without. Some secrets are best kept, they're secrets for now. Don't tell Mama. As they lay down in bed, getting tucked in tight, Daddy Monkey walks in with all-knowing eyes. "What did you boys do today?" he asked with a smile. There were year-to-year grins on each of their faces when they looked at Daddy Monkey and said, "Today was the day our adventures began. Wait until tomorrow to see what else we have planned. Good night, Chunky Monkeys." The end. Well, did you enjoy that, boys and girls?
I bet they did. I enjoyed it.
I certainly enjoyed it too. Shall we move on to the next one?
Oh, definitely. Next one. Here we go.
Today, we're going to be reading this amazing book. And this book is called Tilda Tries Again. And it's by Tom Percival. But first, let's head over to the blurb to find out what the book is about. Come on. Tilda's world is just as she likes it, until one day it turns completely upside down. Shall we go and read the story? Come on then. Tilda Tries Again. Tilda's world was just as she liked it. She had her friends, her books, and her toys. Everything was just right. Until one day, Tilda's world turns upside down. All of a sudden, everything was topsy-turvy, and nothing felt right anymore. Things that had once seemed simple now felt incredibly difficult. Tilda didn't feel like seeing her friends. In fact, she didn't feel like doing anything. Everything just seemed too hard. Eventually, Tilda gave up and decided to do nothing. Then, one day, Tilda saw a ladybird stuck on its back. Its tiny legs waggled in the air. "Oh, poor little thing," she said. "You're all topsy-turvy, just like me." As Tilda tried to work out how to help, the ladybird wriggled and struggled. It was no use. Tilda's heart sank. But then the ladybird tried again and again and again until at last it flew free. Tilda thought about this. The ladybird hadn't given up, so neither would she. She found her toy blocks and tried to build something. It worked. Tilda started to feel a bit better. After that, she tried reading her favourite funny book and laughed until her tummy ached. Then she went out to play in the garden. Everything still felt very strange, but Tilda tried her best. And the more Tilda tried, the more she found she could do. Although there was one thing that she still felt too hard. Tilda paused at the edge of the park and watched her friends. She almost left. But then Tilda remembered the ladybird. Could she be brave? Could she keep trying? Tilda decided that she could, and it was the best decision she ever made. Even though her world was still a little topsy-turvy, Tilda felt she could cope. And because she felt she could cope, her world seemed less topsy-turvy. And from that day on, whenever Tilda's world felt a bit wobbly, she just tried her best. And if that didn't work, Tilda tried again. The end. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that, Chuckles?
Oh, I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, it was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's all we've got time for today.
Wait,
now.
what? No!
Yeah,
That's what we got time for.
yeah.
They're all over.
We'll come back next time.
Oh, there's going to be more.
Of course.
With me.
Yeah,
Chuckle.
yeah.
All Chuckles on you as well.
Both of us.
Okay. Okay. So what can we do between now and then?
Well, between now and then, you can stay tuned to find out how you can help.
Oh, that sounds great. Bye, bye.
Hello everyone! If you enjoyed that book and you would like to purchase yourself a copy, the links will be in the descriptions below along with all my socials. And if you would like your book read on my show, that's where you'll find all the information to contact me. Thanks guys, bye! Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you'd like to see more of my content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks guys!